All right, a ball is thrown straight down from the top of a building at a velocity of 16 meters per second. The building is 480 feet tall, and the acceleration due to gravity is 32 feet per second squared. It says this problem can be represented by the following equation. How much time will it take for the ball to reach the ground? So this is a quadratic equation. So let me show you what I know, right? I know that when I go to graph this thing, it's going to be a parabola. Which is interesting that they did it this way. But the parabola will open up like this, and I'll have a negative time for t and a positive time for t. I don't know, maybe it'll even be shifted over. I feel like maybe it'll look more like this. No, that's how it'll look. It'll look like this. And right here is when y equals 0. That is what we're looking for. That's the solution, the positive value, not necessarily the negative one. So we go through the whole process the same way that we would. But before I can graph it, I have to set it equal to 0. So 1/2 times 32 is just 16. So I'm going to say 16, but I'm going to change it to x squared plus 16x, right? And then if I subtract 480 from both sides, I get minus 480 equals 0. Well, now I'm just going to graph this and see what it does. So, and let me do this. Going to go in here and I'm just going to clear this out. And I'm going to say 16 x squared. Was that plus or minus 16? Plus 16. Plus 16x minus 480. Now, truthfully, I could factor out a 16 of this whole thing, but I'm not going to today. If I graph it, oh shoot, it's not going to fit. But what I need to see is right here. This is where it crosses at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer should be 5. Let's go ahead and figure this out, though. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out 16. That leaves me with x squared plus x minus 30. Right? I think, let me double check. 16 times 30. Put my 0 here. 81, 480. Yep. And that equals 0. Then I divide by 16. Everything gets divided by 16. And that leaves me with x squared plus x minus 30 equals 0. Now I can guess and check this. I'm going to say x squared minus 30. So I need two numbers that when I multiply them, they give me negative 30, but when I add them up, they come up to positive 1. What are those two numbers? How about positive 6 and negative 5? That would give me negative 5x, a positive 6x, and then my negative 30. So I know that this factors into x minus 5 times x plus 6 equals 0. Now, if I set those equal to 0, I get x minus 5 equals 0 and x plus 6 equals 0. That should give me x equals 5 and x equals negative 6. I don't really care about this. And it's not really x. We're saying t equals 5 seconds. That's the answer. After 5 seconds. Okay? Any questions on that one? Yeah, I'll zoom out. I'll zoom out so you guys can see everything, okay? I'll leave that up there so you can finish writing it down.